I'm joined by Christopher Gracie, Managing Director of Pro Partner. Thank you very much for joining us, Christopher.
It's my pleasure, David.
So firstly, can you tell us about Pro Partner and why you're here?
Sure. Pro Partner is an ICT project management firm. And what we do is we work with customers to identify the best IT solutions for themselves. The way we do that is we work with them to discover their requirements, we outline those in use cases, and often we're building RFPs and taking them to market. Then we're able to line up the different options for our customers, help them write their business cases, and then often help them with the implementation of these systems as well. So we're an end-to-end project delivery service.
Fantastic, thank you. You've managed projects in such diverse sectors as healthcare, utilities, agriculture. Which industry has the hardest stakeholders to align, and what makes it so challenging?
Sure. Well, very good question. It's a very pointed question. They're all challenging for different reasons. Agriculture, they're geographically spread out. They're very passionate and they're very knowledgeable about their domain. And the challenge is bringing those users and stakeholders on the journey with you. So often it's traveling to fielding, it's traveling to the deep south or to the far north, and making sure that the people who are going to be using the applications and the systems are aligned with head office in Wellington. For utilities, they are deep subject matter experts, and often they're centrally located. So really their challenge is making sure that their requirements are aligned with their business cases and with the application they're going to purchase. And finally, healthcare, that's a real challenge because they have so many disparate systems, and we have to spend a lot of time making sure that the requirements for each of those are fulfilled and understanding that how they're going to integrate together. Those would be the three challenges in those three industries.
Fantastic, great answer, yeah. What kinds of ICT projects most often need rescuing today? And has AI changed the types of problems you're seeing?
Sure. ICT projects that need rescuing today are primarily focused on aged systems. So atypically what we're seeing in the market is our customers have been with a system. This could be an ERP system. It's business critical. They've been using it for 15 or 20 or 25 years. It's grown with them, but that also means a lot of customization. And their key challenge is making sure that the platform they're moving to can fulfill all of those applications, all those customizations, and then also recognizing that they need to change to meet the applications that are available in the market today. And so it's always a compromise.
Fantastic, thank you. If a solution vendor promises they'll customize everything, is that usually a good sign or a warning sign? And are there any other warning signs you see from tech providers?
Depends on the project, David, because we do deal with a lot of bespoke applications. And these are developed because there are not solutions in the market that are required or that are available for our customers. These are very small niche industries, or they serve a very small purpose. And so when a customer or when a vendor says we need to customize everything, you always need to dig deeper and understand why and challenge that. And that always comes back to the requirements in the business case and the use cases that we can outline for them. Make sure they understand that any customization they commit to is well understood, and that we mitigate those risks.
Great, thank you. Last question for you. What's the biggest procurement mistake organizations keep repeating?
Going to market too early without a sufficient understanding of what they need. Often we can see engagements from customers that are trying to engage the market on their own. Perhaps they've done it a lot or perhaps not very much, but spending the time to slow down and making sure they work through with their teams what they need from it and documenting that in a way that's very easy for the market to understand and apply to their own products, because their products are quite different. And so the way you need to write these requirements is in very plain English as user stories or use cases.
Great stuff. Fantastic. That was great. Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you, David.